EA Sports Cup. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Browns first down.
Warren will try the right side. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Thompson Robinson will look to throw. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. A handoff for Warren. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And they hit him as he throws. As this... So second quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. Thompson Robinson here from the gun. And Diggs has it. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Thompson Robinson now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's to Bond. Isaiah Bond. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. On the give, it's Warren. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football. 1st and 10. Thompson Robinson off of play action. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Offside. Defense.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. Now 2nd and 5. To throw is DTR. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Cleveland offense ready to go. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Throw left side, complete. That's one. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Open man, that's Bond. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44.
The DTR going to throw it here. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's a 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
And that will wind up just... This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Thompson Robinson now to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Thompson Robinson now. It's complete to Diggs. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Browns first down.
Here's one. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the... surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Thompson Robinson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 2nd down and 3.
Ready.
Throwing. Thompson Robinson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And his throw here is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. But he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Out of the gun, Thompson Robinson. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Under pressure, and they got to him again. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. And that is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly is told that you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And unable to... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Thompson Robinson throwing here. Now he's going to step up and run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, ready.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd down from the gun, Thompson Robinson. And he is caught into space at the 45. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 21 yards. Let's go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
1st down. 24-yard gain.
And once more, it's Thompson Robinson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. This one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shot.
Well, if there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, it is the city of rock and roll. Man, in the footsteps of rock legends of the past, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. Leading the visitors, that's Coach Mike McDaniel. Spent the 2014 season with the Browns as the wide receivers coach under Mike Pettin. His side enjoying one of the league's best records so far. They're sitting at 5-1. On the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Browns, Kevin Stefanski. His guys no doubt happy. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Thompson Robinson. It's a screen play to Warren. The ball is out, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And they bring him down around the 34.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
To throw, Thompson Robinson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Here's second and 10 from the 21.
Makes it second and 10 at the 21-yard line. Let's go.
Thompson Robinson back to throw. Flush down out to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Got it. 70,
Air it out on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Cougar 19.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Let's go now.
Thompson Robinson now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. This is a chip shot from the left hash. The kick by Patterson is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're backed up deep on their own side for this possession. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
That's good for a Browns.
Come on.
Down.
Here's DTR to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Brought down by the corner pick 20th out of the University of Texas, John Day Barron.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. And he'll at least get this to register as offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down. DTR looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. DTR to throw it. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. John Day Barron on the coverage.
Now it's DTR. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up.
And we're still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. The Browns with the lead here from Huntington Bank Field. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Throwing now. Thompson Robinson. Will put everything he's got behind it. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down. So they bring Tress Way back out there for another punt. Sends him right up the middle, and he blocked it! Free up the middle, it's a breakaway! And the blocked punt leads to a touchdown! Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Thompson Robinson to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
3rd and long for him here. That one's caught. Judy has it. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Thompson Robinson escapes the pocket. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Back to Pitts it goes. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Thompson Robinson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. They're going to throw for it on 4th. No good. The pass goes in.
Okay, break.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Thompson Robinson. Hits him on the in route. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. It's Warren on 3rd down. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. And they'll turn it over on downs. Is that... So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, Thompson Robinson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. They left him wide open. It's complete. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great win.
He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Warren running between the tackles. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Thompson Robinson back to throw. Drops this underneath to Warren. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. What a game he has had. Really showed the versatility he's got from the running back position and the wrinkles that he can add to this offense.
Yeah, Kate, you hear it all the time. If a quarterback's best friend's a reliable tight end, well, right next to that reliable tight end is a more dependable pass-catching running back.
Wow, wide open here, complete. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Short pass brought in. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Thompson Robinson now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throw is caught. It's a Cleveland touchdown. Win for the visiting Dolphins. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. Punter Tress Way set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Gillette. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Throwing off the play fake. On the first play of the game. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. Wow, so a conservative play to begin the game, Brock. Not exactly how I imagined they drew that one up.
No, not at all. I can tell you one thing, Kate. If that's how even these shorter, more conservative, easier throws are going to go for them, they're in for a rough contest today.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's DTR to throw. Lays out, what a catch! They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, Warren. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that,
and he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st down.
Here we go, set.
1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He's caught. He's got Brown. And he's taken down at the 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
And the Patriots, first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10 at the
Black,
30-yard
95.
line.
Ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
He has room past the 25. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Now here he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down,
Here we go.
That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Pollard on first and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Ready? Ready?
Brings up second and goal at the
Come on,
Browns'
set,
9-yard
set.
line.
Back to throw now. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there. As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Let's go now.
Zone read, here's a give to Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that. All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Ready? Ready?
Here's the snap on fourth. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. It's a screen play to Warren. Shoots away from one. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Browns drive their lead to 11.
Patriots 3.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the set.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10.
Let's cut.
They'll throw to start the drive. Has it downfield working the left. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's a New England first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Pass play on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one
Space on the right, and he's got room. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots make it a one-score game in the first half. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Little tax on the extra points. And the Patriots cut the lead down to 4.
Patriots 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. 60 Bison.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
18 Cardinal.
On second down, Warren. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
DTR to throw it. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
Ready up.
Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is second and long. Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. A nice pickup of 6. That's going to bring up third down 9.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 9.
Let's go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Forced out to his right. So we'll await third down and 9. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. On fourth down, it's the veteran Tress Way who's out for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss and now gets this one away. And he gets them what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10.
Set. Ready. Hunt.
Throwing from the gun. Chased out to his right. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And now they face second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He completes it in traffic. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Shotgun now on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Takes this in at the 25. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. To throw, Thompson Robinson. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. He finds Diggs right side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Throwing now, Thompson Robinson. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. His play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 25 on that play. And that's a Browns first down. They run with Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
On the jump.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Get it.
Now it's DTR. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Come on.
From the red zone on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast. DTR looking to throw. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns drive their lead to 11. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there. Here comes Williams on the return. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring an end to that. Right near the 25-yard line.
Come on. Back.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Design quarterback run here. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And they dodge a turnover there on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Ready.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And motion the slot man right.
Nice. Go.
Warren here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Complete out to the right. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Browns first down.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Here's Thompson Robinson. Brings in the lob pass. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
65.
They go with Warren on the run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Dump off caught by his back. And this one doesn't go far.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Okay, right.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Patriots take over first and 10.
Airing it out to start this drive. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. It was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess. Even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one.
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Browns push their lead to 18. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That's Knox. He's got it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready. Ready.
Right back to Pollard. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time. You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
He has it at the 33. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So in a bizarre decision, the penalty-aided conversion is going to stand, Brock. The defense choosing to decline the call.
I'm looking at your face. I'm looking at the tens of thousands of faces in the stadium. Yes. I'm looking at the officials' faces.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Set. Hut.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. He's making a bid for it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
They'll go. It's Pollard. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. 1st and 10, it's Pollard. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Ready.
This time it's a passing play. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. On his little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots make it an 11-point ball game.
48. Patriots 17.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away.
Dixon set to kick off.
Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Rams look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. We'll pause here for a moment. Think it's for an injury. Yep, that is running back Jalen Warren. The athletic training staff's headed towards. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is down to the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 39. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
A give here to Warren. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
1st down, and they go right back to it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2. Fullback trying to power it across. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns push their lead to 18. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough.
Got it.
Patriots trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
Ready.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Set, hut. Black 40. Set, run.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a 1st on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Set, hut, hut.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
They are throwing it again. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Throwing to the back of the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up 4th down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.